This is the Nikon D850, arguably the greatest DSLR ever graced the photography world and a megapixel monster built like a tank. This camera was effortless and had every bells and whistles you could want in a DSLR, but sadly, up until now, Nikon has not produced a camera that can be considered a mirrorless version of the mighty D850. We've seen the Nikon Z7 and Z7 II. Still, besides the similar megapixel count, the differences between the D850 DSLR and the mirrorless Z7 range are huge. However, all of this could be about to change as there's noise out there about a Nikon Z8. If the specs floating around are accurate, the Nikon Z8 will dunk over the Canon EOS R5 and give cameras like the Sony A1 and A7R4 a huge scare. Or will they? According to a report on Nikon Rumors, not only will the Nikon Z8 be a mighty mirrorless warrior, the camera might be here before us sooner than we think. The recent speculation suggests that the Nikon Z8 will feature the same 45.71 megapixel stack sensor and the X-Speed 7 image processor found in the Z9. In addition, the Z8 could also ship with the same autofocus system that includes the AI tracking modes that the Z9 uses. The body will be the most significant difference between the Z8 and the Z9. The Z9 is a pro body camera with an integrated grip. Grip cameras are often favored by wildlife and sports photographers who are out in the field for extended times. Maximizing battery life without constantly switching out batteries is ideal for these situations. Non-grip cameras are for everyone who doesn't mind plugging new batteries into the camera more frequently. There's not much else out there in terms of specifications right now. We can pretty much guess what it may pack or not. However, if real, the Z8 will have the Canon EOS R5 firmly in its sights. Nikon will have to make some cuts somewhere though to bring the price down closer to the Canon R5 while also undercutting the Sony A1. Nikon might cut back on the 8K video modes and offer 6K or maybe just 4K. Also, one can assume the GLONASS, GPS and QZSS positioning sensors being cut. The camera will also use a cheaper battery cell compared to the Z9, which will also help bring costs down. If Nikon can get the Z8 to market and price it around $4,500, which would place it in the same ballpark as the R5 and will make it significantly cheaper than the Sony A1, Nikon could move back to the top of the pile when it comes to high-end cameras for professional photography. One thing for sure is that the camera market is becoming quite exciting again. Sony has dominated the mirrorless camera space for far too long, so it's refreshing to see Nikon and Canon putting their best feet forward again. What do you think about the Nikon Z8? Let us know in the comment section down below.